Hello lovely people and welcome to the Crooning Cook. Oh, I can't say that. That's Jaime Oliver's line, isn't it? So if you know me, which of course you probably don't, I am the Crooning Cook and I'm also a massive fan of Jaime Oliver, and his new book recently came out called One. This is a phenomenal book full of amazing recipes from one-pan wonders to one-tray wonders, one-pan pastas, which is exactly what we're going to be making today. Today we're going to be doing tuna and sweetcorn tagliatelle. Tuna, sweetcorn tagliatelle. Not only is it easy, but it's good for your belly. It's a one-pan wonder with a 10-ton fish. So not only is it simple, but it's simply delish. Okay, so for step one of this recipe, we're going to be going straight to our lovely friend, the fresh lasagna sheets. Now what we need is about 125 grams, which is about that. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to put these together like you would if you were filing some papers, and we are going to chop these into like 1 centimetre strips. So literally just take the run of your knife down like so. Alright, so once you chop these up, we're going to pop them into a bowl like so, set them aside for a bit. We won't need those for a little while. The next thing we have to do is chop our onion. So we only need to use half an onion today. So I'm just going to cut down the length there and set aside my other half. You can use that in stocks and stews, don't waste it. Okay, then I'm just going to take off the skin, which is always harder than it looks, but it does come off eventually. There we are, nice and simple. Right, so we're just going to finely chop this. Keeping my fingers out the way. Safety first, always important. The next thing you're going to need after you've finely chopped your onion is a lovely fresh chilli. So over here, by the book One, we are going to get a lovely fresh chilli straight off the plant. Just give that a pinch and it should just pop off like so. Very nice. Now I'm only going to use half a red chilli, as of course chilies are hot. If you like a bit more heat in the recipe, you could do the whole chilli if you really want to, but I'm just using half. So just going to halve the chilli like so. Very good. So I'm only going to use half, so I'm just going to set that bit aside. Again, you don't want to waste that. And I'm literally just going to take the tip of my knife. Just be careful when you're doing this, just to run out the seeds and that white pith in the middle. And did you know, actually, with a chilli, the inside of it is actually the hottest bit. So all that white pith and seed in the middle is actually one of the hottest parts. The red bit, the fruity bit, is absolutely fine. Still hot, but less hot than the inside bit. So we're going to finely chop this. And we're literally just going to use the rock chop method now, which is a really simple method. Put the top of your hand onto the top of your knife, like so. And we're literally just going to rock across the chilli like that. Now just remember, when you're using chilli, to always wash your hands once you've used it. Don't touch your face, as it will burn a lot, okay? Just trust me on that one, don't touch your face. All right, so I have chopped the chilli, we've chopped the onion, and now we're gonna do the parsley. So I just need 2 sprigs of parsley really, so I'm just gonna pull them out. Roughly about 2 sprigs, lovely fresh parsley here. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to chop up the parsley by slicing off the stalks there, so I'm left with the leafy bit. We're going to just chop up the leafy bit. Parsley's a wonderful ingredient. Just keep my fingers out the way again. It's really not a hard method, just hack it up like so. Okay, so once you've chopped your veg and finally chopped your herbs, you're going to need some lovely Parmesan cheese. You're going to need 10 grams of Parmesan, and you're going to want to finely grate that, but the good news is mine has already been done, so that's wonderful. And also, if you don't have Parmesan, you can use cheddar and all the other cheeses that you have in your house at the moment. So it's very swap in and in and out. It's very, very good, very, very good. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to get our hob onto a lovely medium-high heat. Okay, so now what we're going to do is, once our pan is on a heat, we are going to get ourselves a lovely tin of tuna. Now you can use jarred tuna, you can use tin tuna, and all the same. It's not working very well. Did I have to watch me opening the tin? It's not me, it's the tin opener. It's a tin opener. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna add a little drizzle of olive oil. If you have oil in the can or jar of tuna that you're already using, better yet use that. Give that a little swill around the pan there. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna get our parsley, our chili, and our onion all into the oil here. So we're gonna get this frying. You ready for the sizzle? Oh yeah. Good stuff. Now let's get this frying. So we're just gonna start frying this down in the oil now. Very nice. Can you see already how that's getting really brown in there? Nice and golden brown, really tasty stuff. Just keep moving it around so it's not to burn. Okay, so a minute has passed, and now what we're gonna add is some lovely frozen sweet corn. So, just a few handfuls really is all you need. There we go. All right, and now we're just gonna continue to fry this off now with our other vegetables. Now, what's gonna happen here is the sweet corn is gonna start frying down with the rest of the veg, and it's gonna start to soften and go lovely and yellow and golden. Okay, so these have softened down nicely now. I can see the onions getting nice and golden, which is just what we want. Just gonna give us a little bit of toss. Turning it over in the heat. Very, very good. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna add now is our tuna. And an interesting fact about tin tuna actually, is that it originated in Australia.
Today.
In 1903, and that was where it was first created, tin tuna. Not the actual fish, I should say. So we're just gonna add about 40 grams now of tin tuna. So I'm using the tongs just to strain off the juice as it plops in. And now we're just gonna fry this off. Amazing. Tuna and sweet corn, an absolute match made in heaven. Together, they work so well. Okay, so it's smelling and looking incredible now. So the next thing we're gonna add is our pasta, which is currently being crawled on by a midge. And we are going to drop this in to the bottom of the pan like so. Get that all in there now. Literally just lay it over the top, okay? Really good stuff. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna cover this with water, hot water I should say, and just cover it enough to just go over the top of the pasta. Just leave it for about 3 minutes, and in 3 minutes time, it's gonna have absorbed all the water, and we're gonna end up with the quickest and simplest sauce you've ever seen. Okay, so this has had 3 minutes now, roughly about 3 or 4 minutes, and look at this, my friends. Come over here. This looks incredible. We've got that tuna wrapped all around the pasta there, and all the water has absorbed, well, almost all the water has absorbed into the pasta, and we're left with this incredible silky sauce. Okay, now, last thing to do here, the heat is off, let you know, okay? Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna add our Parmesan. So my lovely, freshly done Parmesan, 10 grams of the stuff, so just a little bit. Not much, we're not looking to overload it, just enough to give it that flavour, and then just give it a bit of a stir. Delicious. That Parmesan is also gonna help enrich the sauce. Absolutely marvellous. And for the very final part of the recipe, we're gonna need a lemon. We only need half, okay? So just give it a quick roll, get the juices flowing in there. It's a lovely tip for you. Wow, those flies going everywhere now. They all love this food. Not for you. Just gonna cut that down like so. I'm gonna use half of it, as I said. All right, so we're gonna use half the lemon, squeeze in the juice, because we all know lemon and fish are absolutely best friends, no matter what fish it is. Just completely perfect for each other. Very good. All right, just give it a stir, get the lemon juice in there, and that, my friends, basically concludes the recipe. That simple. All right, I'm just gonna plate up now. Here we go. Now this is probably gonna serve about 1 to 2 people. This portion could probably serve me and my brother easily. In we go with all of that. Very, very nice. Look at that. Look at the colours, there's little pops of red. Just delicious. All right, now for the best part of the recipe, the eating. Follow me down to Forget Me Not College. College! College! And now for the best part of the recipe, the part where you get to eat it. Come with me. Okay, it's just me and you. Let's get in there now. Get some of the tuna, some of the sweet corn, some of that Parmesan cheese as well. Now forgive me, this is gonna look a bit messy. All right, here we go. Oh yes. Oh. Absolutely amazing. The pasta working together so amazingly with that lemon, and also the tuna and sweet corn together, just incredible. And all that veg as well, packed into there with the Parmesan finishing it off. I dare you to go and try that at home. That will be awesome.